Yeah, well, I played there my first 2 years, and so I was kind of used to that. And then moving over to the right side, obviously, kind of took a little bit of a change, a little difference from the left side. But I mean, I feel comfortable at either side. So
What did you guys feel you did in the conditioning test this morning?
I think we did pretty good overall as a team. I mean, we had to wake up pretty early, and test it's tough. But the thing about it is, it only takes you about 5 minutes or so to get done with it, and so it's over pretty quick. But went pretty well. So.
Did you kind of do the general 300s kind of into the summer test that you guys usually do?
Yeah, we ran them a couple times throughout the summer and tested right before we went home, and then did the same test when we came back. Yeah, there's two 300-yard shuttles and kind of get the average time. So.
I guess how is this summer, just strength conditioning wise, different than some of the previous summers you've had here?
It's just been really up tempo. I mean, everything from what we do running wise, I mean, you can tell it kind of carries over and actually kind of has carry over into football and whatnot. But it's just gone really smooth, and Coach Holzhoppel's done great, and his staff have been great. They've gotten everything really structured from the weightlifting to the conditioning, and it's just all ran really smooth. And like I said, it's been really up tempo, so I think it's been good for us.
Did you, Dayne and Toben, like as a captain, did you kind of do anything to put your own little spin on summer workouts or anything to kind of hold guys accountable or anything like that?
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously, when guys would kind of get out of line, or if someone was late to a workout or something, we'd kind of hold them behind after we got done working out and maybe run them through a few more sprints. But for the most part, everyone did what they were expected, did what they were supposed to do. So we really didn't have to do too much as far as kind of making sure guys were doing what they needed to, because they're obviously doing it on themselves. So it was good.
Coach Weiss and Coach Campo both sort of ended their discussions the last couple of days with, it's time to quit talking and get out there and work. Is that sort of the feeling on the team, that it's time to just go out and do it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like since Coach Weiss has gotten hired, I mean, it's been a lot of talking, a lot of questions about how the transition's been going, what the coaches are like, and obviously we've been talking about that for quite some time now. So, yeah, I mean, I agreed 100%. We've talked a lot about it now, and it's time to get out on the field and get prepared for the year and actually prove something. So, thanks.
The new guys that are here, does it kind of give a nice little boost? I mean, even if you're just standing, on the sideline and looking around at the size and the talent level of guys?
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of guys will be excited to be playing at this level and be playing at this school, and they'll come in and be ready to play.
What's your goal for this defense, would you say? I mean, it'd be great to go out and pitch shutouts, but in this league, that's pretty hard to do. What do you want people to be able to say about this defense when it's kind of said and done?
I mean, we really can go nowhere but up, literally. So I think anywhere to improve, anywhere is a good start, whether that's increasing our sack total or causing more turnovers, which I know we'll be real big on this year. Coaches are going to have us working on that every day. Becoming better tacklers, being a more disciplined defense is really, you can never stop improving as a defense. And I think small things like that will really help us out.
Is there looking ahead to camp, a lot of work to be done, and it's going to be grueling, but is there an element of fun seeing everybody come back and kind of come together as a unit during this process?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is our lifestyle. It's what we do. We wouldn't be doing this if we weren't having fun doing it. A lot of guys are excited. Camp's finally here. It's been a long off season, and this is what we work for. Now that it's finally come around, guys will definitely have fun being out there.
A little break from the heat this morning, maybe with rain showers. Nice to get that break in the weather for the conditioning test.
Yeah, we got a little break this morning, but I don't think it'll last very long.
How was this fun run for myself, for this team? And his staff have all just been great. I've always been a guy that fluctuated between 233 to 240 pounds and kind of been in between that range in college. But my weight stayed the same, but my body composition has changed a great deal. My body fat's gone way down. And it's just, it's a daily challenge. It's something that you continually work at and be disciplined in, with your nutrition and things like that. But it's all things that were kind of just fell down from what Coach Holzhoppel had demanded of us. And he was very clear in his message and what he expects of us. And, in following that, you can see results, and that's something that's really great.
Obviously it's your first day of practice today, but you said you've been out there kind of throwing around. Have you noticed a difference? Do you feel better?
Oh, absolutely. Physically, I feel great. I feel in great shape. both running, throwing, lifting. I mean, all that stuff. I feel 100% ready to go and in great shape. And you can see it with other guys as well. So it's nice and encouraging to have those other skill guys around you, looking better, feeling better, moving around better. So it's all positive and something that we're excited to now transition onto the football field and get into practical stuff.
It may not be a fair bar, but are you okay that people are going to kind of lump you with Russell Wilson and all the things that he did as a transfer?
Sure, I mean,
they
it's
expect 1 year miracle.
Right, and it's I actually was fortunate to have met Russell Wilson through the re-recruitment process, I guess, when I visited Wisconsin, and getting to sit down and talk with him. That was a great guy that I could kind of take advice from, especially because of how unique this situation is and how new it is really to college football. But fair or unfair, I mean, I understand that will probably be some comparison that's made throughout the year. But again, I'm focused about the things that I can control, and I'm internally motivated. I don't really worry about all those other things and press clippings, and I just have such a clear vision of where we want to go as a team and what I need to do to get better. That's really the primary focus for me.
What advice did he give you?
Really just be yourself. You can't go into a situation, and it was more so for I was asking questions in terms of kind of initially engaging yourself within the team and things like that. But it comes down to being yourself. You can't be someone that you're not, because as a player, I mean, you recognize that in other people, and you see through guys very quickly. But again, it was just being yourself and just competing and showing that you're one of the guys and you're there to work. You're not there for other motives, and that you're 100% bought into the team.
This was last winter when you were sort of